Now I know why the Lord had me show you all about numbers, where I came clean, that whole coming clean about numbers. And I've got numbers on the thumbnail. All those numbers. It says I'm coming out of the closet on y'all with numbers. And I went in detail and I explained everything about the numbers, or at least a lot. Well, I had this doohickey where I said it in the video, and I'll show it to you because I found it right here. That's a birthday, by the way. He's got 88 pins. I had to speed it up to find it. He is 9, my grandson. September 26, 2012. 808. One thing the Lord showed me was if you have a number and a zero, if you have a number and a zero, and a number, if you have a number and a zero and a number, you take the third number and put it in front of the first one. Take the third number and put it over in front of the other numbers. I did that on the 23rd of October. Today's the 27th. Today we just found out that April 20th is the 666 date. And my number comes 2023 times 7 times, well, 7 times 6 times 1.961. That's my number, times 2023 comes to 666. And Trump's number begins with a 16. So I've always known 666 date was going to be that date, but I've never shown it to y'all because it's so far off. And I've only just started really showing y'all the numbers thing in my life and how the Lord's been telling me the truth about numbers. Well, in this video here, my friend Adam said, what about running through the portal whenever Trump said he had the illness or was in the hospital for 3 days? So I ran it on October 22nd's Donnie Darko date when Trump declared he had the illness on October 2nd, 2020. It's 465 days. You run it back forward through the portal. It lands on a total solar eclipse on Adolf Hitler's birthday. That's going to be the abomination of desolation day. And you go back and look at me and my wife's numbers, my second wife's numbers for 2023, you get the 204. Well, what do we say you do when you have a 2, a number, a 0, and a number? 204, take the 4, put it in front of the 2, you get 420. That's it. It's game over. We know the abomination of desolation day. Unless that's when Trump's going down. But why would it be when Trump's going down? If me times 2023 comes to 666, my number. And by the way, and I explained it in the last video, the video, the Corona number, that Heliofont number. That Heliofont video I just did. But as soon as I hung up the phone, I told y'all when I hang up, I'm going to think of something else. And I did. I was like, go back and see what you and your second wife's combined number times the year comes to. And that's when it changes from 127. Because remember, my number times her number. Remember, she is 1028, which is tomorrow. 1028, 1973. 10 times 28 times 1.973. Why did I bring her up? I don't know, times me. Maybe I was going to show you that. Times 2023. The 204 comes to take the 4, put it in front of the 2, 420. Oh, I think I was showing you how. Why was I bringing that up? Well, forever and a day, we've been 627, 127, 627, 127, 627, 127 is right in the middle of our combined. That's what I was going to show you. I was going to just show you how you come to, and we have that anomaly, how 627 and 127 alternates. Well, the year we met and got engaged, the 2 years before that, it was 626, 126. Well, it changes. Well, then we got married. So it changed. There's a 127 in it, but it's not in the middle. The 126 is in the middle. So it was like before you changed from 626 to 126 over to 627, 127. It's like before it changes, it gives you a hint of what's coming, because the 127 appears, but it's front loaded in the number. It's like the year before you make the change, you get a hint. Well, right before you get the 420 Abomination of Desolation Day, you get 2001, the year the twin Trumps went down. And that was Tower 1, Tower 2, and Tower 7 that all fell. And you also get a 95, which was what? I showed it in a previous video. That's her boyfriend's second wife number, which she is to be. Now you get the 666 right there, 216. So if everything's a year ahead, or some things are a year ahead, the 666 is the following year, him going down is the following year, then he won't even go down till like January of 2023. And then he could go down on that solar eclipse, the Heliophon date. I just don't think so. I think that's going to be the Abomination of Desolation. But y'all got a lot to figure out now, because now I think y'all are seeing that the transfer portal come alive, and now you know why college football has been calling that thing a transfer portal. And the transfer portal is on Janus Tenant, and why January always went frontwards and backwards. The god Janus has a face on the front and the back. It's got a head, and a head it has a face in the back of its head, so it's looking in both directions. And Tenant is 10 frontwards and forwards, so it's Janus Tenant is the transfer portal date. And that's what Daniel meant at Daniel 7:25 when he thinks to change the times, or something like that. Possibly that's what he means. I know part of it also is Jewish laws or something like that too. I've loaded this on both my channels. I gave them two different names. Abomination of Desolation Day is Hitler's birthday 2023, 465 portal days from October 2nd. Do you see how now we've moved on? I mean, this is all about portal. This is about portal days. That's why y'all got to catch up. You've got to catch up. You've got to watch that playlist. And I know y'all are like, well, you're in between jobs. You got all the time. I know. Do what you can. Do what the Lord calls you to do. Janus Tenant portal for moving time frames. The video is called the other name I gave it was Transfer Portal Gives a Solar Eclipse 2023 from when Trump said he had the illness on October 2nd, 2020. 465 days in both directions. Absolutely, positively, my mind is going all over the place right now. Absolutely, all over the place. Transfer portal. 2022 college football transfer portal. And another thing I told y'all was Joe Burrow won the national championship with the Eye of the Tiger. He transferred from the Buckeye in 2019 to win the national championship in 2020 because they play it in early January. So the season of 2019, it was won in 2020. I guess we need to portal that date. Hang on. Now that date didn't have anything to do with through the portal, but it was the transfer portal, how you went from the Buckeye to the Eye of the Tiger. So that's what they were showing you there, and they won that national championship because of it. That team was lethal. It's all fake and scripted. It's WWE. Of course, the Florida Gators came closest to beating them, just like the Florida Gators came closest to beating Alabama last year. We just couldn't do it. So anyway, that's that. I am, your opinions are welcome though, but I am pretty sure that's our abomination of desolation date. All right, love y'all. I'll start a new playlist for that.